Hello, 45 Alpha Charlie Papa channel today, and today I was going to bring you a review of my Ruger SR9C. Actually, it's my wife's Ruger SR9C. But something happened at the range, and I'm going to talk about it, and we're going to go through the return progress to Ruger to see how that works. I've never done anything like this before. I've always been able to either fix my own firearms, but the SR9C is a really nice handgun. It shoots very well, and I took it to the range. We've had this a couple years now. We've only put about 250 rounds through it, and I took it to the range just to kind of put it through its paces so I can start a review on this pistol. Now, I've got an SR40C that I use that I really like. I've got hundreds of rounds through it. Works well. Have had no issues. But the issue we had with this one, I got about a magazine and a half through it, and all of a sudden the gun started to lock open after every round. So it, essentially became a single shot 9mm. And so I kind of fiddled with it a little bit there at the range, and got it home, took it apart. We'll show you what we are clear. We'll go ahead and drop the magazine here, but there is a little spring in here, and you really can't see it, that attaches to the slide stop here, and that spring has fallen off this slide stop. So every time I'm firing it, it flops up and stops the slide, which it's supposed to do on your last round, but not supposed to do when you have a loaded magazine. So I had two avenues. I could either see if I can't fix this myself, which I probably could. I did try to put a little pick in there, tried to grab that spring, see if I could drop back a little bit and get it up over the little notch that it needs to be on, but I didn't have much success with that. So I could probably, I've watched a video, I've watched how the gun comes apart, and I could probably take it apart and fix it myself. Now, that is an option. It is something that I could do. But like I said, we've only got about 250 rounds through this gun. I still consider it a new gun. It's not even broken in yet. And I have an issue with it. So today is Sunday, on my lunch hour Monday. I am going to call Ruger, see what the procedure is to get it in, see if it's going to cost me anything. I've heard good things about Ruger's customer service. Hopefully those good things will come true, and I will kind of walk you through the process that you need to go through in which to return your gun back to the factory for factory repair. I figured this one is a fairly new gun, and Ruger needs to step up to the plate and get it fixed for us. But next time you see me, I will have called Ruger. I'll let you know what they said, and what I need to do, how I need to get it returned to them, how that's going to work, and we'll see you here on the flip side. All right, well, I just got off the phone with Ruger, and sounds like it's pretty easy. They're going to take care of the shipping. I just got to get it to a FedEx hub, and they'll get it taken care of. I should get that email here shortly, so I can get this pistol packaged up and sent. Now, they said just send the pistol and the magazines, don't send any boxes or literature, ammo, or anything like that. Make sure it's clear. But we'll go ahead and get this sent off, and we'll see you back when we get the gun back. All right, I got the package. FedEx dropped off today. Got the pistol back from Ruger. Now, it took 6 business days in order to get this. Sent this off on Monday, and I got it back. Today is the following Tuesday, so 6 business days, not bad. 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back, and 2 days for them to fix the pistol. So we'll get this open here, see what we have. But the process was pretty smooth. Ruger was really great to work with. This cost me nothing out of pocket. The only thing it has cost me is a vacation day, but I needed to take a vacation day anyway. So let's go ahead and get this open. So the process was really easy. Now, there are some drawbacks to the process, and that probably has to do something with different laws and the carriers and how they want to handle firearms and packages. In order for me to send this back, I had to take it to a regional FedEx facility. Now, if you're 50 miles away, 60 miles away from that regional FedEx facility, you can't drop it off at like a Staples or somebody like that. It has to go to the actual regional facility, FedEx facility. You can't drop it off at one of their stores. So I had the option of doing it myself. Now I go by the FedEx facility almost every day, taking my wife back and forth to work. So that wasn't an issue for me, but I can see if you live 60, 70 miles away, that might be an issue. The other option was I could have taken this to a gun store and had a dealer send it back and get it back from Ruger, and that was another option. However, depending on the dealer, there may or may not have been a charge. But I was able to do it myself. So I was able to take it to the FedEx facility, drop it off, and then they were able to ship it right back to my house. As long as somebody 21 and older was here to receive the package, we were good. So let's see what we got. They taped this up pretty darn good. All right. Well, they resent it in a box. There's the pistol all bubble wrapped. Looks like they replace slide stop assembly, trigger bar reset, ejector, loaded chamber indicator, and slide stop spring. Wow, they replaced items repaired. They repaired the barrel. I didn't realize there was anything wrong with the barrel. After repair, pistol was function fire, 20 rounds of Black Hills 115 grain, and 20 rounds of Remington UMC 115 grain, and 20 rounds of Winchester white box without jam or malfunction. Wow, they that was they put what 2, 4, 60 rounds through this gun. So that was pretty extensive test. Looks like they replaced quite a bit in it. Now, it is a mechanical device, and you're bound to have some problems and some issues. So here, we'll get this out. But it looks like, Ruger took care of me. And like I said, it's a little bit of time on my part, but nothing out of pocket for me. It looks... So it feels like the slide release is going down like it's supposed to, so that spring is reinstalled, but looks like they did quite a bit of well. So I'm very happy. Ruger, there was an issue with the gun, send it in, and Ruger took care of it. Now we can take it out, shoot it, and put it through its paces and see how everything works. But this 45 Alpha Charlie Papa channel, and Ruger made this very easy to return and service, and Ruger is known for that, even though they don't necessarily have a warranty. Ruger is known for taking care of their customers. There are other companies out there that are well known for taking care of their customer. High Point being another one of those companies. Yeah, they don't make the most expensive guns in the world, but they take care of their customers. We'll get this out, test it, make sure everything's working properly, but it looks like they put 60 rounds through it already, and everything was working very well. So, loaded chamber indicator is new. I'm curious. Let's go ahead and take this apart here. Yeah, all the internals look to be new. I mean, that's all new parts in there. Now, this slide issue, hold open issue, is a known issue with these guns, with the SR9C. I don't know what it is. Since this has been gone a week, I have been able to do a little research, and several people have had to send theirs back in because this the spring had come loose. on this. So we'll see how it works. Looks like everything was working fine for Ruger. All right, well, we got the gun taken apart just to kind of clean up all the powder and the dirt that was on it after they test fired it. Like I said, they put 60 rounds through it. The one thing I will have to say, you know, none of this repair came out of my pocket. Ruger did this at their own expense. And let's take a look at some of those expenses, because you know, we have to kind of look and see. If I had to send this in, I looked up, we've got a UPS account at work. I looked it up to see what 2-day through UPS would have been, 2-pound package, the size of the package to Prescott, Arizona. The book price is $45 to ship, just to ship this to them, not to even bring it back. Now, I'm sure Ruger has some really good buys and really good rates through FedEx and UPS, because I'm sure they ship a lot of product in and out of there. So if you figure, you know, maybe they get a 60% cut, you know, that's still right around $20 for them to have it shipped from me to them, and then another $20 back. So that's $40 that they've spent to fix this gun. Time and labor of their gunsmith who had to take his time and fix this gun. Another time and labor for them to put 60 rounds of ammo, and, you know, another 60 rounds of ammo. You're talking some Black Hills, so that's pretty decent stuff. Remington UMC and Winchester White Box. You probably have another $15, $20 in ammo there. So 2, 4, 6 plus labor. You know, it probably cost them $80 or $90 just to take care of this one claim. So, you know, from a standpoint of the consumer, you know, why do I care? You know, Ruger took care of me. It didn't cost me anything out of pocket. But, you know, from the manufacturer side, just to kind of, you know, look at it from that side, you know, it cost them probably around $80 total to bring this in, fix it, and ship it back to me, just to make their customer happy. Everything looks good. Life is wonderful. This is 45 Alpha Charlie Papa Channel, and I'm out.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.